discuss about it. Before that, in case anyone is new to the platform, do subscribe. So yes, State Bank of India has come up with a mega vacancy in specialist officer segment, because these are lateral entry segments and vacancy numbers beyond 500 is huge for that matter. Right? So we'll look into the vacancy numbers, vacancy positions. Before that, confirm whether I am clearly audible to all of you or not. And you can also join us in our dedicated Telegram link, Telegram channel, to stay connected with upcoming recruitments, crash course, etc. Clear? The dedicated link is there in the description. And essentially, these are contractual positions for 5 years. But many people still joining these positions फ्रॉम प्राइवेट सेक्टर बैंक्स. तो बहुत सारे लोग प्राइवेट सेक्टर बैंक से ये सब पोजीशन में आजकल स्विच कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज 5 years इन 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 द लीडिंग बैंक ऑफ इंडिया is good for their career perspectives. So I will be talking about whether should you decide to join this kind of recruitments, contractual positions or not, based on your career prospects. I will also be addressing your live doubts, live questions regarding this recruitment. Apart from this, there are some other vacancies in IT segment, but we will be looking into the wealth management and specialist officer related positions, relationship manager, investment officer, senior relationship manager, and the pay scales are quite attractive. Okay, so you can do that. If you need to switch from, even you want to switch from one bank to another in private sector, you may not be staying in one organization for 5 6 years. Even the first batch of wealth management in 2016, when they started recruiting in this segment, they have renewed some of their jobs in 2021. So they could give you a renewal. So staying 5 to 10 years in a particular bank, in a particular position in a leading bank of India, is going to give you a boost in your career, and it will enhance your CTC, because they are going to offer you 30-40% tailor made hike to your current CTC, and that too in State Bank of India, where you will be getting huge walk-ins. Doing or achieving targets are not a worrisome business for you, क्योंकि आपको बहुत अच्छा वॉक इन मिल जाएगा और एक ट्रस्ट भी बना रहता है, तो टारगेट आप कर सकते हैं. वही काम जो आप प्राइवेट सेक्टर एंटिटी में कर रहे हैं, ये काम आप एसबीआई में कर सकते हैं. अगर आपको बहुत अच्छा लगता है अपना प्राइवेट जॉब, तो आप स्विच नहीं कर सकते. अगर आप ये पोजीशन यहाँ पे क्रैक करते हैं, यू कुड स्टे हियर फॉर पार्किंग. आप 2-3 साल यहाँ पे पार्किंग के लिए आ सकते हैं, एंड देन यू कैन फाइंड अदर जॉब्स इन इन वेरियस पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक्स फॉर ए परमानेंट पोजीशन. ओके. Is it wise to apply for scale 2 selected in SBI CBO? Is it wise to apply for scale 2? No, it is not wise to apply for scale 2 in such contractual positions, but you can still switch to scale 2 or scale 3 positions in public sector banks. That will be a better job than CBO. I think Rahul, you got your answers, because at the end CBO is a scale 1 position. Clear? So number of vacancies, let's see what are the number of vacancies. Let me zoom it out for you. There is a huge number of vacancy in relationship manager segment, then investment officer 52, senior relationship manager 147. In senior relationship manager, the CTC could go near about 18 lakhs. In relationship manager, the CTC could go up to 15 lakhs per annum. Okay. Relationship manager team lead 37 positions, regional head 12 positions. Many eligible candidates can go for this also. And customer relationship executive, this is an executive level position. You may or may not prefer it. Okay. Now you know that all these selections are going to be contractual in the contractual, plus these are going to be done without written exam or by direct interview. बिना कोई written exam के direct interview में आपका selection यहाँ पे होने वाला है. But that doesn't mean you can go lightly. Even if you need the assistance from the expert panelist of Knowledgist, you can take our dedicated crash course, which will be giving you access to banking knowledge, interviews, etc. Okay, don't let your competitors win over you, get selected over you. You can select it. Okay. So here are the packages I'm going to discuss with you. Manager business 18 to 22 lakhs. Central operations team support 10 to 15 lakhs. Manager 18 to 22 lakhs. Project development manager 18 to 22. Relationship 5 to 15. Investment officer 12 to 18. Senior relationship manager 10 to 22. Relationship manager 10 to 28. Regional head 20 to 35 lakhs. Customer relationship executive 2.5 to 4 lakhs. So yes, contract period is 5 years and they often renew it. They often renew it post 5 years. If you are doing well, then it will be renewed for additional 3 to 5 years again. Okay. And in future, they because SBI's wealth vertical is booming, so they cannot do away with these verticals. They cannot simply dismantle this vertical. ये wealth management का vertical वो बंद कर ही नहीं सकते. ठीक है. तो बाहर से रिक्रूटमेंट करने से उनको अच्छा है कि अपने ही जो एम्प्लॉइज हैं ऑलरेडी वर्किंग उनको एनहांसमेंट दे दें. 2016 बैच को 2021 में एनहांसमेंट ऑलरेडी मिल गया है, तो यू नो दैट. ठीक है. तो सीटीसी जो है आपको 40% हाइक मिलेगा. और मैं आपको बता दूं ये किसके लिए अच्छा है. अगर आपके पास रिटन एग्जाम के लिए टाइम नहीं है एंड यू आर वर्किंग इन ए प्राइवेट सेक्टर बैंक, then you can choose this because there will be only interviews. Definitely you should show some kind of banking knowledge and expertise in banking. That trait we are going to guide you in last 1 year in all wealth management segment. We have produced more than 60-70% of the students are from Knowledgist. Okay. So we will guide you accordingly. We have the interview questions, we have the expertise, so nothing to worry. But you have to decide should you join a contractual position or not. It is beneficial for students aspiring to join a SBI, not okay with their current work culture in private bank, looking to switch from one private bank to another private bank, like you have worked in ICICI for last 4 3 4 years. Now time for you to switch to HDFC or other banks to get a good hike in your CTC. So now even if you switch to HDFC, there is no guarantee that everything will be changed over there. And second, you are not going to stay in HDFC for a uncertain infinity amount of period. You may stay in HDFC for 3 4 years, then you switch, or maybe for 1 or 2 years. Even in private banks, you don't stay beyond 5 years, but here you could stay for 5 years. And after 5 years, if you are getting renewed and if you are thinking to continue in SBI, well and good. Every year they are going to give you 10 to 20% hike in your CTC. That is additional, plus incentives are there. So you could stay 5 years and beyond that. And if you decide that you don't want to work in this contractual position for a longer period of time, you can quit SBI to join any other private sector bank, small finance bank, etc., where you are going to get a good amount of hike because you have already worked in India's leading bank, India's top bank, a global bank in the size of like the size of State Bank of India, 42, 43 number of 43rd number bank in the entire world. So it could give you another boost or another good vibe in your resume. So you can opt for it. But if you think your CTCs are too high, you are in a very comfortable position in your current bank, then you may not prefer it. And if you have career prospects ahead, like scale 2, scale 3 positions you are applying, you are targeting BOM, you are targeting SBI CBO, you are targeting RRB, you are targeting credit officers in PNB, etc., you should not waste your time here. But even if you are going to join in all these exams, then you can join here for parking, because initially you will get good amount of time to read. Second, those who are preparing for SBI CBO should not join. SBI CBO जो प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं वो ज्वाइन नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि SBI CBO में वेल्थ वालों को नॉर्मली अलाउ नहीं करता है. आप अगर रिजाइन करके इंटरव्यू में जाएंगे तब आपको अलाउ करेगा. ठीक है. So now time is to answer few of your doubts. Yes. Samiran Mazumudar is asking, is it good decision to switch from manager grade of PSU bank to SBI? No. Uh, you can switch to SBI, but not from a manager grade PSU bank to a contractual position of SBI. No. And many people also prefer working in smaller banks because SBI gives you a great career opportunity. At the same time, the workload is bit higher at State Bank of India, owing to so many people are coming to State Bank of India owing to its size. So I will not suggest Samiran to join. Federal Bank to SBI recommended. But I always say to my contractual employees, my wealth managers joining in SBI and Bob, stay prepared for other permanent positions because your aim is not landing into a contractual position. If you have such kind of caliber to crack an interview in State Bank of India or BOB, then you can get selected in a permanent position in other public sector bank or SBI. So keep preparing, don't stop preparation. You can choose this particular position for parking. I just suggest my students use it for parking, nothing else. Use it for parking, nothing else. RRB clerk to SBI eligible or not? No, no, not eligible. RRB clerk, prepare for scale 1 job. Sir, currently working in ICICI, want to switch. Kindly guide me how to apply this. You can apply it. It is there in the website of State Bank of India. You can apply from today night onwards. From tomorrow onwards, you can apply for it. For career guidance, for crash course, the link is there in the description. You can join. Our expert panelist will guide you. Okay. So Sasank, you can ping us. Our experts are answering you. Sir, which month start SBI coaching? We are going to start Varun from September, but I may give some time to my RRB aspirants because many RRB aspirants may look for SBI preparation. So probably from in September 15 we will announce something big, and probably the October 1st will be the start of the dedicated batch for SBI CBO. We have spilled the bean for you, so don't worry. Yes, already recorded classes in app. You can check it out if you are enrolled students. But exclusive 2023 batch will be launched in September 15. Announcement will be on September 15, and we will give time for students to prepare for RRB till September 14, September 24th. Then we'll start in 1st of October. Yeah. Any doubts? Any other doubts? Okay, you know all that post qualification experience. I will be telling you what will be the post qualification experience. Manager business, 5 years. Central support team, 3 years of minimum experience in financial services, investment advisory, private banking. Manager business development, minimum 5 years in bank or wealth management. Project development manager, 5 years in bank or wealth management position. Relationship manager, 3 years of experience in private bank, any other bank, society, farm, where you have done any kind of relationship management or sales, where the total relationship value could be 20 lakh. Okay, you will be managing the portfolios of various customers up to 20 lakh. Investment officer, 5 years of post qualification experience. Senior relationship, 6 plus experience in private entity. A relationship manager, team lead, experience in team lead is preferred. Regional head, I think many of my students are eligible for regional head, lucrative position, 20 lakh plus 20 lakh to 35 lakhs of package. You can opt for it. Post qualification experience, 12 years from the experience in relationship management, wealth in leading public private sector entity. 5 years plus experience in leading large team of relationship managers is required. Customer executives, no experience required. Okay, and everything will be done through a shortlisting process. Eligible students will be called for the interviews. Generally 3-4 times of students are called for interviews. You should apply. If you meet the eligible experience, you will be definitely getting a call. You will be definitely getting a call. Okay, so upload your resume. On that basis you will be selected. Need any assistance, dedicated wealth management course is there in Knowledgist course link, Knowledgist application app and web. The dates are 31st of August to 20th of September. If you need any assistance, ping us, comment us. Our experts will be answering your doubts. Anything else, you can talk to our experts. Thank you for your love, support, and time. We will be meeting tomorrow morning with a dedicated class on RRB, what not to read in last minute for RRB Scale 2, Scale 3 exam. So, thank you again for your love, support, and time. You were watching this video from Knowledgist, India's only dedicated banking lateral entry platform, and we produce 80% of student in any specialist, generalist, and promotional exams. Thank you again for your time. And don't forget to join our dedicated Telegram channels and do subscribe.